Hey everybody, this is my attempt at a video devotion that will help us all stay connected and more importantly give us the opportunity to spend a little time with God while we're at home social distancing. So I invite you to watch this video devotion as a family and then discuss the scripture and the ideas that I share with you afterward. Please let me know you're following along however you're able. For the past few weeks, we've been studying the Lord's Prayer, praying with Jesus. And last night we were supposed to talk about the phrase that says, "Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." But obviously our plans changed. But when I think about this phrase, I think of mercy, giving mercy and receiving mercy. In Matthew chapter 5, verses 38 through 42, Jesus talks about retaliation. And in verse 38, he quotes a very strange teaching. He says, "You have heard it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth." This teaching comes from Exodus chapter 21, and it's called the law of retaliation. Basically, if you harmed someone, you'd have to pay for the damages however much the judges saw fit. For example, if you stole a sheep, you'd have to pay for a sheep. This law was a way for the ancient Israelites who were wandering in the wilderness to keep people from taking personal revenge on each other anytime they were wronged by one of their neighbors. That could sometimes get pretty violent. So Jesus is quoting this law because he's about to give his disciples a whole new perspective on what real justice is and how showing mercy is not just a good response, but also a great way to resist evil. So I invite you to read Matthew chapter 5, verse 38, and then flip back to Exodus 21, verses 23 through 25. And here's what I want you to think about and talk about with your families. What's the difference between justice and revenge? And what do these things have to do with mercy, if anything? Hopefully tomorrow I'll talk a little bit more about these things. And if you like this video, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, however you can. Feel free to share this message with friends who might also be stuck at home. And I hope we'll see you soon.